On deadline day, Liverpool shook the football world. They completed the signing of Alexander Isak from Newcastle in a British record deal worth £125 million. It's the kind of transfer that not only changes a club's attack, but the entire Premier League landscape. For months, Liverpool have chased their man. Arsenal hovered, Chelsea sniffed around, but Arne Slot and the Liverpool hierarchy refused to back down. They knew the value of a striker who has developed into one of the most complete number 9s in the world. A forward who scored 54 goals in just 86 league games for Newcastle, dragged them back into the Champions League and ended their 56-year wait for a trophy. Now he pulls on the red shirt at Anfield. Liverpool have smashed their transfer record to secure a player they believe can lead the line for years to come. Hello and welcome back to INMR, where today I'm going to be explaining why Liverpool fought all summer to get Isak and what he's going to bring to Arne Slot's team. Isak is a versatile right-footed centre forward who can lead the front line on his own or work in a front two. Where possible, he prefers to operate on the last line, looking to spin and exploit central space behind a back line. He times his movements well, linking with midfielders and playing forwards. Isak often bends his movement so he can receive across his body. This helps him remain onside for longer, running across the line of the final defender to receive on the move and see both the ball and direct opponent at the same time. He can also manipulate his marker with double movements, and here you can see him making that initial run to attract the defender and then a second movement to receive or shoot. Isak sometimes spins in behind after dropping short to connect via quick bounce passes with the midfield or advancing defenders. When dropping to link, he curves his movement towards the ball before continuing his run to face forward and exploit space behind. This is especially effective when his markers followed his initial drop-in, creating more space to exploit. Another key strength is Isak's ability to regularly hit the target regardless of his position or the detail of the ball played into him. In his first 2 full seasons in the Premier League, he ranked in the top 8 for shot percentage on target, and he scored a variety of different goals across his career. Many of his goals come from movements in behind, whether receiving through balls or clipped passes over the back line. By timing his forward runs so well, he can remain calm and composed to finish 1v1 or on the angle if a defender tries to show him away from goal. Isak is also great at attacking crosses, making use of his 6'4" frame against strong centre-backs to attack aerial balls. He readjusts to move and disrupt his marker so that he can attack the ball in a slightly bigger space. This means he has a better choice of finish and final contact on the ball, which contributes to his high level of accuracy. He'll also work the near post spaces to get across the first defender, applying deft finishes across his body and the face of goal. There are times when, during prolonged build-up out wide, he will subtly drift away from markers and be ready to attack on the blind side. He's often unmarked at the moment he strikes at goal, courtesy of those clever, subtle repositionings while his teammates work the ball into the box. When he's not making penetrative movements or threatening the goal, Isak's play between the lines helps link attacks. He times his movement towards the ball to offer himself for central passes, ideally benefiting from movements in behind from teammates in the front line. When receiving against pressure, his strong physical presence helps to pin opponents from where he can secure to link or roll his marker. He's also a strong dribbler and ball carrier when counter-attacking from deep, dropping short or drifting wider during sustained possession. He did this more often when playing in Spain for Real Sociedad, but he remains more than capable of carrying and dribbling before releasing to others. This is especially the case when he's pulled opponents out of position with supporting runners around him. Isak has played as a single centre forward within a 4-3-3 system under Eddie Howe's management. Naturally, he's been the focal point of attack, with the wide players and those in the centre looking to provide regular chances. Forward runs on either side have also enhanced Isak's attacking positioning in the final third. A key component of Howe's attacking style is runs from midfield, especially from the number 8s. Joe Linton, Tonali, Guimaraes, Willock, Longstaff, they've all provided penetrative number 8 runs, often between the opposition fullback and centre-back. From there, narrowed crosses and passes into the box give Isak the chance to finish from close range. Isak has also profited from crosses by the wingers, whether delivered outside the opposing fullback or from a narrowed run. Jacob Murphy, Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes have all provided a steady supply of crosses for Isak. Kieran Trippier, advancing from right back, has also served Isak from the wider areas. Isak often deliberately positions himself in an offside position during much of the attack, especially when the midfield and wide players are searching for ways to penetrate. When the opposing line jumps forward, often reacting to a backwards pass, a penetrative pass in behind is possible. Isak remains unattached and works in line or just behind the ball, ready to finish from crosses or passes across the box. At Newcastle, Isak has linked well with the wingers and number 8 when they make narrowed runs during central attacks. Diagonal passes inside have seen Isak drop between the lines to link with forward runners too. When there's space in behind, he'll play around corners or subtly set the ball into teammates to drive in behind and attack on the move. When space beyond is limited, Isak can produce an impressive shot from range. He can also offer quick link-up play for others to shoot. Narrowed runs from the likes of Gordon, Murphy and Barnes have enhanced Isak's overall hold-up play. Their positioning has often stopped fullbacks from doubling up with a centre-back on Isak as they focus on tracking the wingers' inward runs. Isak has often dominated 1v1s to secure and link play centrally, before working himself into a goal-scoring position. The winger's supporting movement inside has in turn created wider space for Trippier, Tino Livramento or Lewis Hall to advance from fullback, giving Isak more teammates to link with. Isak has proven himself to be much more than a goal scorer, helping to knit together Newcastle's play. And at Liverpool, you can expect much more of the same from him and he should be incredibly successful. At Liverpool, Arne Slot will use Isak as the central reference point in his fluid front 9, combining traditional number 9 movements with quick link play. His ability to drop short and release runners will open lanes for the likes of Salah and Szoboszlai to go in attack. Slot's high-tempo pressing game also suits Isak, whose long stride and intelligent positioning help lead the press. And crucially, his aerial presence adds a new dimension to Liverpool's attack, giving Slot more variety against deep blocks. Alexander Isak isn't just Liverpool's record signing, he's the striker who can redefine their attack under Arne Slot. With his blend of movement, finishing and ability to link play, he gives Liverpool a genuine focal point whilst unlocking even more from the players around him. I think he's going to be a massive success at the Reds and personally can't wait to see him get started. But what do you think? Will Isak be a success at Liverpool or will he be a flop? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That is where I'm going to end today's podcast, but there are plenty of others that you can go and listen to. For more content, be sure to check out my website, that's inmrfootball.co.uk. On there you can find match reports, live blogs, club updates and so much more. And if that's not enough, INMR is also on X and Instagram, so you can follow me on both of those platforms for even more daily football content. Thank you very much for listening and I will see you in the next one.